One of my clients used to go viral multiple times a week and she couldn't make one sale because she didn't have this one thing in her content. Also, like, what's going on with like my baby hairs? When this client first came to us, she was doing everything right. She was getting a lot of engagement, that engagement that people dream about, like the saves, the shares, the likes, a lot of DMs asking for more information. But even when people were asking her for more information in the DMs and having so much comments, like an actual community, like the community that people dream of, she still could not sell anything, not her membership, not her passive offers. And she was wondering why, because she had like a huge following, like, and she thought it was crazy because she was doing all the right things. She was posting consistently, she was posting a lot of reels for reach, and she was making sure she created that value-based content. And she was still trying to figure out why every single time that she posted about her membership on her stories and also talk about her passive offers on her stories, why not even one person out of her huge following would buy. When we looked at her marketing data, that being like her content pieces from the past and how people would react to her content pieces, what we found was that she was only creating visibility content and engaging type of content. What that means is visibility being content pieces that go viral all the time, bringing more people to her page. And then the second type of content that she was creating was engagement, which is why she was getting a lot of saves, a lot of shares, a lot of comments, but there was no converting pieces to be found. That is why she could not get anybody to buy. So when we were looking at her content, we were like, okay, let's figure out what type of content people are spilling the tea, like telling us exactly what they need, what they're going through, and what they want. So when we were looking at those content pieces and we were like, okay, now we know exactly what your ideal client is going through, what they want. Now let's really focus on creating converting pieces with the symptoms, with the desires, with the problems. And literally, you guys, I'm not even joking. Once we started creating the first couple of pieces, why did she get 2K in sales in an hour? That is insane. Do you guys not even like think about how insane that is? Like literally just one messaging shift, one content shift, she was able to get 2K in sales in an hour, and I'm not even joking. And then 6K in sales after a week. Like that is crazy. And she was finally getting people in her membership that she literally created a long time ago and nobody was buying. And then her passive offers, which were multiple, she was getting sales really in her sleep. She was working with her team and she could get on meetings and everything while also having sales at the same time. Like that's insane. Isn't that like everybody's goals? So if you're someone that has really good engagement, maybe even has a huge following and a really good community, and you still can't figure out why nobody's buying, it's because you are not creating converting pieces of content that really talks about your ideal clients' experiences that they want to hear in order to buy. Most people know how to create the visibility type of content. That's literally what businesses are always chasing, how to go viral, how to go viral, how to go viral. But you see, this client went viral multiple times a week and could not even make one sale because she did not prioritize her ideal client in her content. So if you don't know how to do that and you don't know how to prioritize your ideal client in order to make sales, you need to hit us up, because this is literally what's stopping you from making the dreamiest sales you've ever wanted.